Hello, I'm Alex from Fontaine Motors, and this afternoon I'm going to show you around our Audi RS3 Sportback, Nardo grey car with a black leather interior and panoramic glass sunroof. Plate you see on the car does belong to the previous owner, that is in the process of coming off now, and it will go back onto a normal 2017 plate. 43,000 miles. 42,000 miles on this car. I will talk and show you around the car, a panel at a time. As we're going around it, I'll show you a few of the key features. Quite a nice specification car, some really good options on this one. I'm not going to try and show you absolutely everything because that'll take a fair while, but we have got in the advert for the car the specification in full. So if you'd like a read of that, have a good look at the main body text of the advert, where you will also find an itemised breakdown of service history. So, front end, just showing you around the bonnet now. Paint, fit and finish are actually really nice. Nardo grey does tend to be quite a forgiving colour, so compared to some shades, if you do pick up a fine scratch, a little stone chip, they don't stare at you with Nardo grey, but if we go in real close, you will see there are some small chips, but it really is just that. It's a few small chips. Genuinely, there's nothing unsightly or unpleasant there. Plastics of the headlamps and grills are in nice condition. The paint on the bumper, again, I'll go down nice and low because RS3s do often pick up scuffs. Low down there is very nice. Again, you've got just light stone chips. No damage to the radiator grille. Again. Moving to the near side of the car. Nice and low down, moving the camera around just so you can see reflections. Everything aligns as it should on the near side, there's nothing to tell you about there. Near side front wheel, satin black and diamond cut. I don't see any marks on that one. They look spot on. This car's actually belonged for the last year to a friend of the owner of Fontaine, who's just moving out of it now. 8.5 inch wide front wheels with 255 front tyres. Pirelli's all round on this car, and you've probably got 6mm on that corner, so ample tread remaining. Nice along the sill. Door mirror is very good. If I go in super close, you've got like a couple of tiny chips that have been touched in, but nice on the passenger door, again just with those, oh no, hang on, I thought they were chips, they're not, they were just dots of water come out from the handle where it's been washed. Panoramic glass sunroof on this car, no damage, marks or staining up on the roof. That's near side front door panel. Bang & Olufsen speaker upgrade. Super sport seats in quilted black leather with contrast light grey stitching. See the start button there for keyless entry and starting on this car. Near side rear door. I'm not seeing any marks there to mention to you. Near side rear door panel. Privacy glass on this car, as you can see. There are a couple of light marks on both seat backs, actually purely where it's had, well, I'm going to make an educated guess from young children sitting in the back. Unfortunately, well, if you're familiar with any of the Audis with super sport seats, you've probably noted before that unfortunately the plastic seat backs of them are prone to picking up small marks. Near side rear wheel, again, I'm going to say that's a 9.5. You've got the most tiny little nothing marks on this. It's close to perfect. Pirelli P0 tyre again with about 6mm of tread on that one, so loads remaining. Moving round to tailgate and rear bumper. Really nice. Yep, no damage on those, or no notable damage. No scratching around the boot handle. Bumper's in really good condition. The exhaust tailpipes still look nice. This car has had a secondary exhaust box delete, so it is the factory exhaust system, just with the frontmost box removed to let it sing a little bit more. Ooh, and I do need to get out my Nardo Grey touch-up pen because I've just spotted, you can see, in fact, I put my thumb in for size, you can see there's two little tiny nicks there on the rear bumper. I will touch in for you. The load lip itself, let's go a bit back so you see the plastics as well. The load lip's in very nice condition. There are some signs of use, but it's very slight. All looks nice. In the boot. Moving to the offside of the car. Again, if I go down low, moving camera around so you can see the reflections, no dents to mention to you on the offside. Offside rear wheel, still got its nice natty little Audi Sport logos. Again, let's call that a 9.5 in that the wheels on this, you've got to be hunting for the marks. They're very, very close to perfect. I forgot to mention brake discs, so I'll start with this one. The surface corrosion is purely because the car's been washed and thanks to crappy mucky road conditions hasn't had a drive after being washed, but there's actually only very light wear in the disc. Lipping on that is tiny, well under 1mm I'd say. Pirelli P0 tyre, again they're all dated 2023 and you've got probably 6mm of tread. Nice down the sill, no damage there. Offside rear door panel. Offside seat back again. I'll go in close, you can see. It really is very light marks. So in the rear seat leather, it is in very, very nice condition. If we go in super close, you can see there's a couple of faint impressions where it's had child seats in, but it's not damaged. It's just where the child seat's been sitting. Proper set of fitted Audi floor mats, plain black. Opposite view up over the roof. Driver's door. No damage on the door mirror. Folding and dimming door mirrors on this car. Control there for electric folding door mirrors. Control there for electric lumbar adjust. Obviously automatic lights, automatic wipers, auto dimming rear view mirror and door mirrors. Leather and Alcantara on the steering wheel, still looking really nice. Same for the gear lever and armrest. And I'll go a bit slower on the driver's seat, because obviously that's normally where you'd see the most wear. And wear on this driver's seat is very light indeed. That's in nice condition. Offside front wheel, again I'm not seeing any marks on those. Red brake calipers on this car, had brake discs a couple of years ago and you can see wear on them remains very light. I think there's only about 10,000 miles on those discs. So they're probably a quarter, a third away through their life, something like that. Pirelli P0 tyre again, correct sizes with the wide wheels and wide tyres on the front, not on the back. So you don't have to think about brakes or tyres for this car for quite some time. Clean, tidy under there. I say the only deviation from standard on this car is it's had a secondary exhaust box removed. It is a DAZA engine code, so no OPF on this car for proper 5-cylinder soundtrack. Jumping out of the window in the cold. Did I mention Bang & Olufsen speaker upgrade on this car? I cannot remember if I did or did not, but it has it. Right, let's fire it up. Go. I'll reset the tyre pressure lights, naughty boy. There you go. Free tutorial whilst we're in here on how to reset the tyre pressure lights. Menu, car, side menu, servicing and checks, tyre pressure loss indicator, store tyre pressures. Yes. And you'll see now the warning light is gone. The little one you can see at the bottom of the screen there, it sort of is and isn't a warning light. All that's telling you is that the car's fluids are cold, in that you've got a lower rev limit and restrictive power until the engine and gearbox temperatures have got up to normal, so it won't let you drive it hard from cold as a sensible safety. Not that we'd do such a thing anyway. Obviously virtual cockpit, being a facelift car with everything on there working exactly as it should do. Same on MMI, so if I go into drive select, got our settings in there for normal stuff: engine, four-wheel drive system, factory fitted sport exhaust on this car, and magnetic ride control as well, so you can have slightly softer, slightly stiffer suspension as suits your taste or driving style. Panoramic glass sunroof, so you get a little pull push blind. Tilt and slide glass sunroof, working smooth and quiet as it should. And I'll say the interior, so ventilation, climate control, and interior in general in this car, they smell fresh. There is no indication that this car's ever had a smoker in it. And there we go. I hope you found that video to have been helpful. If that has brought any questions to mind, feel free to reach out, ask away. Thanks very much.